Coming to the stage, man. Give it up for the very funny Belynda Cleare.
Thank you. Wow. Hey, Dallas. My first time here. I got to tell you, I'm a little overwhelmed with the heat, and I'm also overwhelmed with them damn turnarounds. What the hell, man? Yeah, so I'm originally from Nova Scotia. I know. Every time I tell people I'm from Nova Scotia, I get one or two responses. The first response is, wow, where the hell is Nova Scotia? And the second response is always, damn, I didn't know there was black folks in Nova Scotia. Well, thanks to Harriet Tubman and the Quakers, we had a witness relocation program. It was very similar to the witness protection program minus the protection. So for those of you who don't know, Nova Scotia is in Canada. And I tell people all the time, there's really no difference between a black Canadian and a black American, except that we were fucking faster. We made it. Rest them suckers got stuck in Houston, Dallas. I know why they got stuck in Dallas. It's hot as hell here. Yeah, so, so I ended up in Nova Scotia. My family, third generation past slavery, but there weren't a lot of black folks there, so I was picked on all the time. This one chick used to beat me up and make me cry every day. And I asked her, why are you always picking on me? And she said it was because she hated black people. And I said, but Grandma, you're black too. Yeah, so grew up in a town where a trailer was a status symbol, very small town. Trailer was a status symbol, and we were very poor. I was the youngest of 5 older siblings, and I had to wear all their hand-me-downs, and they were all brothers. And so when I say poor, I'm not talking scratching and surviving, good times poor. I'm talking Little House on the Prairie poor, no indoor plumbing. I know, serious, man. I was 13 before we got indoor plumbing, and it was the same day Elvis Presley died on the toilet. I didn't know the details about what killed Elvis. I thought the damn toilet killed him. I was scared to sit on it, so I was like, Grandma, after you. Yeah, so I had 5 older brothers, had to wear all their hand-me-downs, but my mom was considerate. I didn't have to share everything with my brothers. Like, I had my own toothbrush. I didn't have to share my underwear with my brothers. And also, when it came to fathers, my mom was real generous. Each of us had our own. Happy Father's Day, wherever you are, Dad. Yeah, that was before Maury Povich. We don't know who the hell they were, but we all have one. Yeah, so, yeah, you okay, sweet pea? Yeah, so I moved to Philly after I graduated from college because it was called the city of brotherly love, and I wanted to find a brother to love, you know? And so I grew up really religious. In a religious home, I was United Methodist Baptist, Jehovah's Witness Muslim. And so I prayed for my man. I was like, now, Elaine, down to sleep. Lord Jesus, send me a man that I can keep. Tom, Dick, or even Harry. Just make sure he wants to marry me. And I found some guy that, was willing to marry me, accept me for all my faults, but look at me, I'm friggin' flawless. So we get married, and it was a big adjustment for me. I've been married 25 years, but that first couple of years was really tough because it's a big adjustment when you haven't lived with somebody before. Like, men become so damn demanding when you get married. They want you to come home every night. You got to give up all your boyfriends. Jesus, so needy. But the biggest adjustment for me was that I'm a neat freak and my husband was a slob. And so it used to drive me crazy until I learned how to cope. I walk in the bathroom, his towel's on the floor. What's a good woman do? She picks up her man's towel, shakes it out and folds it because she's a loving wife. And then you walk over to the toilet where he pissed on the seat, dry it off with his towel, then you hang it up. A couple of you men are smelling like piss in here tonight, so I'm thinking you didn't pick up your towel. Another coping mechanism I have is when I'm feeling resentful. They forget your anniversary and give you a damn chia pet. just like his dick, that shit didn't grow into anything. Yeah, so you cook an 8-course meal, they can't even load the dishwasher. You don't say anything, ladies. Just wait for them to fall asleep. And when they're sucking back a couple of good ones, haul up and punch them in the head. Couple quick times. Now, sometimes they wake up. Like one night, my husband woke up and he was like, yo, did you just hit me? I was like, yeah, you weren't breathing. I was like, sweetie, you better go get one of them tests. You might have sleep apnea. Do you know the dude went and got a test? He does have sleep apnea? This whole time, I thought I was doing something therapeutic for myself, and I was actually saving his life. I call it doing the work of the Lord. Yeah, and so I'm also a mother. I have a son, and he's cool now because we've gotten beyond the stage where we hate each other, which was when he turned 12 and I turned 40 for the first time. He was going through puberty, and I was going through the beginning stages of perimenopause. We both had hormones coursing out of control. We both had mood swings. The only thing we had in common at that time is that we were growing our very first mustache together. I'm an old school parent. I believe in tough love. That's why I started doing comedy, because it keeps me out of the house at night. This way I don't have to help him with his homework. I had to repeat 7th and 8th grade on my own. So should he. Just so he keep his act together, though, I put him in Catholic school because they can still beat you. So in Catholic school, and when he was in public school, his grades were C's and D's. Catholic school, straight A's. I was like, sweetie, what made you turn things around? Was it the small classrooms? Nope. Was it the prayer every morning? Nope. He said, Mom, when I walked into that math class and saw that they nailed some dude to the plus sign, I knew they didn't play. I said, you know why they nailed him to that plus sign? Because he didn't do his homework. And then I put plus signs all over the house. Dallas, I have to tell you, I haven't felt this much love since I spent the night with Bill Cosby. Thank you so much. That's my time.
One more time for Miss Belynda, y'all. Give it up for her.